everybody. Welcome to What's in the Box, the regular lockdown comedy panel show where I get guests who are currently in quarantine to guess what's in a box. That's what the show is. We've got some fun games to play, and we've also got some fun guests. We've got one returner, and we've got two brand new contestants. We're going to bring on the brand new ones first. Bex Turner. Hello, Bex. How are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm raring to go. How do you think you're going to do in today's game?
I'm not sure. I can but try my best.
Excellent. That's all I ask. That's all I ask the guests to do. Our second new guest today is Athena Kugblenu. Hello,
hey.
Athena. How are you?
Hey, how are you? I'm very well, thank you. How are you? Hey.
I'm well. How are you keeping with lockdown? What are you doing to keep busy?
Oh, what am I doing? Eating a lot. I have 3-course meals for every meal, and then something. Then I get out of bed at about 1 a.m. and eat again. So that's working out great, actually.
I'm intrigued now. What is a 3-course breakfast?
A 3-course breakfast. Oh well, you know when you go to hotel breakfast and you have to eat it in a certain way, so you can eat as much as possible. It's the same thing. So the trick is to do like your wet goods last and your dry goods first. Because your wet stuff pulls you up. So you start off with your cereals and your toast, and then you get a bit more moist. So you get to like the pastries, like the croissants and your danishes, and then you get to your cooked stuff, and then you can finish it off with your tea and your coffee. Don't have your tea and coffee first. You feel like your belly, and you can't get your money's worth. That's how it works. It's science.
We're learning every day on this show, and that is some very helpful advice. Thank you very much, Athena. And our third guest, she is a returner. She is Kate McCabe. Hello.
Oh, hi. I was just taking notes from Athena. So wait, it was coffee last.
Yeah, coffee last. Yeah, tea, coffee last. Absolutely. You can have a little bit of juice just to moisten the dry stuff, but tea, coffee last. Yeah.
That's my new practice. Thank you.
I love that. Let me know in the comments what you had for breakfast. Apparently, that's what we're talking about today. We've got the guests all lined up. It is time for round one.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Round one is called What's in the Box? I have a mystery item in my box. I'm going to ask the guests what they think is in the box. They'll most likely be wrong, but it's then up to them to debate why their guess was the closest. Yeah, that's the rules. We're going to start off with Bex Turner. Bex, what do you think is in my box today?
I think what's in your box is one of those kids' handmade balls of slime.
Homemade slime. I like that idea a lot. Kate McCabe, what do you think is in the box?
I think it will be a collectible beanie baby of some value.
Okay, so slime. We've got beanie babies, collectible beanie babies. And Athena, what do you think is in my box?
I'm going to go with dentures. I think you've got dentures in your box.
Okay.
Yeah, not false teeth, specifically dentures.
We're now going to reveal what is in the box. Oh, look at that. It is a green neon back scratcher that says I love cycling on it. And when you turn it, it makes a horrible noise. So that is what the item is. That's the sound it makes.
We were so close.
You were. But I'm going to go round each and every one of you, and you tell me why your guess was the closest. Starting with Bex, you thought it was slime. Why is your guess the closest?
I'll say my guess for your item is the closest because one, a lot of slimes, the homemade ones, you can make them glow in the dark, so they've got a similar color of light green. It's a product that's made of your hands, so there's a nice reference to the little wee kind of creepy little hands at the end, and I think that's why that's the closest in style and it's the closest product to your I Love Cypress hand back scratcher.
Bex, that was a very good explaining. You've got some strong competition to start off with. Next up, Kate, why was your guess of a collectible beanie baby the closest?
Okay, well, beanie babies, much like the Velveteen Rabbit, do have the potential to become cognizant and take on life if the owner loves them enough. And should a beanie baby be loved enough that they come to life, they too will make that noise if you turn them up or down. Squealer the pig, Flash the dolphin, Splash the whale. They all make that noise.
Okay, I like that. And Athena, you thought it was a pair of dentures. Why was your guess the closest?
Teeth are part of the body. Hands are part of the body. The back is a part of the body. Do you see where I'm going with this? Like, it's just. I knew it was something body related. I just wasn't. I heard teeth, but the spirits were saying back. You know, and that happens sometimes. I've got a hat on. I can't hear the spirits properly. That's how it is.
And the phrase is "sick to the back teeth." That is a phrase.
Sick. That's exactly what the ancestors were saying to me, and I misheard them. That's it. Yeah. That's why I was.
Can I change my answer to what's in the box? I think it's dentures now too.
You are very wise to try that. Okay? You get the full 3 points for that excellent description there. Oh, I love that a lot. It is time for round 2.
Good.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Now, when I do this show live, I usually get audience members to put things in a box. As we don't have physical audience members, I have asked my guests to prepare items in a box. They are going to pull out one of the items now and gift it to another guest. And it's then up to them to play a game called Thanks, I Hate It. They have to describe this item that they've never seen before, why it is the worst thing that they could possibly be given. We are going to start with Kate for this round, which means Bex. An item from your box is going to be gifted to Kate. What is that item?
Okay. My item is this little hedgehog with holes in it.
Holy hedgehog, Batman. Kate, please explain why this holy hedgehog is the worst gift you could possibly have been given.
Well, I don't know why Bex would infuriate me like this on purpose when she knows very, very well that I, first of all, love hedgehogs. So this is why this is especially hard. But I also have that weird phobia that exists of holes in things. I have it definitely, and I'm not Googling it right now. But it's also called trypophobia, and it sends shivers down my spine to think that that poor hedgehog has been plugged full of holes with the intent to reach my fear. So nuts to you, Bex, bringing that out.
So we've got a trypophobic Kate McCabe there. Kate, you've got an item now for Athena. Please tell us what this gift is.
Great. Okay, Athena, today you are going to get something very special from the box. It is a trophy of a golden bear.
Golden bear trophy. Let's have a look at that.
So you must know why that is the most offensive thing that anyone could ever offer me. That's like giving pork to a Muslim or Jewish person. How could you do this to me? You know what happened with me and the bear in the woods. You know about the porridge incident, right? That was me. It wasn't Goldilocks, it was dreadlocks. Okay, that was the original story. And not only have they appropriated that story from me and made a lot of money from it, changed the character to some white girl, I still remember what it was like. I can't remember the story. Did the bear eat her? I can't remember. It was a long time ago. But it's something to do with porridge, bears. So you could have offered me porridge and that would have offended me equally. You could have offered me a cabin in the woods, trees, any of that. Anything in that vicinity makes me feel sick. But because of, like I said, I should be famous by now and I'm not. But the bear traumatized me. If I could remember the story, I'd tell you how. Something to do with being eaten or dressing up as a wolf or something. Was it a wolf? It was a wolf, wasn't it? Oh, that's right. That's a lovely gift. How do you like it? What's wrong with the porridge? And the porridge is too hot and the porridge is too cold. Oh, there's one with a bear too. Anyway, I don't like bears. I don't like bears. That's awful. How bloody dare you? Go away. Put it in a box.
Oh, that was lovely. That was a lovely journey that I just went on. Thank you very much for that, Athena.
That's it.
Next up, Athena, you've got a gift for Bex. What is
Bex.
That gift?
So this is just what Bex wanted. I know she's never told me she wanted it. This is a little teether. And what you do is when your teeth hurt, you just sort of chew on it. So that's for you. That's for you. Okay, I cleaned it.
Please explain why you absolutely detest this very clean teether.
Why I just hate it. Like, why is it so colourful? And you've got those slightly semi see-through items, and I find it really like it offends me because you're just pushing like the Rattlers religion on me, like with all the reference to the stained glass, and also what's that weird name on it, like Nobby? Is that like a horrible phrase? Why are you calling me Nobby? I don't have any Nobbies. That's disgraceful. Just offends me, and the color scheme is just like, why would you pick those colors? It's just atrocious. Come on.
Oh,
Yeah, what about Queer Eye for the Straight Guy? Come on. What horrible color scheme? What am I supposed to do with that? Go to Dunelm?
I'll put it away.
I'm really feeling the hatred, and that is why Bex is getting the full 3 points there. Kate McCabe, you're getting 2 points for trypophobia. That was a very good word remembered off the top of your head. Well done.
I'm trypophobic. When you said it, I'm trypophobic.
Oh wow!
I have it. Yeah, madly. Yeah,
God!
That's really triggering. That thing. That's cool. It's one of those. It's like an itch, isn't it? That's all.
It's a shame you didn't get the holy hedgehog. Athena, I am just giving you 1 point there because at the end you said you loved the gift, and that wasn't the game. Oh, bloody hell! It's time for round 3.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Round 3 is called the music round, so called because I like collecting music CDs. CDs are round, CDs have music. Today's album, it's The Killers' direct hits. These are the greatest hits of The Killers, but I'm not going to be using that because I did some research about all the songs that The Killers have ever recorded. And I found that a lot of them, right, start with the word A, like something, like a surprising amount of them. So I have, and the word is a determiner, which is why this round is called Killer Determination. I literally do 30 seconds of research for this show. I've got a list here. Some of them are Killers songs that start with and some of them are made up by me. And it's your job to correctly identify which one is the Killers song and which one I have made up. We're going to start with Athena for this round. Athena, please, a number between 1 and 9.
8.
Number 8 is A White Demon Love Song. Now, is that by the Killers or have I made that up?
You made that up.
I did not, I'm afraid. A White Demon Love Song is the song that they wrote for Twilight, New Moon, and it's on the soundtrack.
Ooh.
Today I learnt that the Killers contributed to the album soundtrack for Twilight, New Moon. Bex, a number between 1 and 8.
6.
Number 6 is A Big Bushy Beard. Did the Killers ever have a song called A Big Bushy Beard?
Do any of them have beards?
From time to time, I believe Brandon Flowers has done like, No Shave November or something.
I say it is an actual song by the Killers.
It is not, I'm afraid. It is a line from the film Hot Fuzz, which is similar to Hot Fuss, the Killers album. That's the direction I went with that. Kate McCabe, please, a number between 1 and 9.
3.
Number 3, A Dustland Fairytale.
Okay.
Is this another song they did for the Twilight soundtrack, or is it a normal one of their songs, or have I made it up?
I think because these guys are from Vegas originally, this is going to be something that is reflective of their environment. And I think with the sort of juxtaposition of Dustland and the verdant imagery that Fairytale normally evokes, they would think that was dead freaking poetic. And I'm going to say that's a Brandon Flowers creation. That is a Killer song.
You are correct. It is a Killer's song, A Dustland Fairytale. Also used to describe dreadlocks and the 3 bears, I believe. Next up, Athena, a number, please, between 1 and 9.
What has gone? 1. Has 1 gone?
Yeah. Number 1, Athena, A Pretty Face.
I think that's
ever have a song?
Yeah. I think that sounds like the kind of thing they'd sing.
They did not. I made that up, I'm afraid. Never had a song called
A Bushy Beard, A Pretty Face.
I'm taking it as a compliment anyway, so it's fine.
Of course. That's the only reason I included it, because I needed some way to compliment you at some point in the game. Bex, a number between 2 and 9 that isn't 3, 6, or 8.
5.
Number 5, A Matter of Time. Well, it's a matter of time. I don't know how that would go if it was.
That sounds good. It sounds quite medieval when you sing it. Sounds like a little lyrical bard.
That's a compliment. Thank you.
I'd say, I don't know. It seems like basic, like mid 2000s indie musician-y. So I'm saying there is a song of theirs.
It is a song of theirs from the album Battleborn, which was not their latest album. They've got an album coming up, but Battleborn was the latest one. We're up to Kate McCabe, please. 2, 4, 7, or 9.
I'd like 9, please, Fritz.
Number 9, A Confusion of Angels.
Oh my, is that like the collective term for angels? Like how it's like a murder of crows, a tragedy of lesbians. Okay. Oh, I feel like this is from like the Doctor Who soundtrack. All right, I got to move it along. I'll say it's a killer song.
It's not a killer song.
God
but
damn it, Fritz!
You are getting a point, right? And I will explain why. A Confusion of Angels was the title of a Doctor Who comic where the angels, the flying angels from the starship Titanic, team up with the weeping angels. That is where I got that title from, and you have correctly guessed that, even though that wasn't a point to be given. You've somehow got that point.
Nerd!
Very well done, Kate McCabe.
Yay!
Athena, your last one of this round. 2, 4, or 7.
7.
7. A Great Big Sled.
I don't know. It sounds so ridiculous. It probably is a song, but I'm going to say no. It's not a song.
It is a song. It's from their Red Christmas EP, where they did a few Christmas songs, all originals. Check it out if you're looking for something original. I know it's not Christmas, but fuck it. What is time anymore? Bex Turner, number 2 or number 4?
2.
Number 2, A Long Time Ago.
I know it's hard.
Yeah, just like the song titles are all not very creative. It's hard because they're not that creative of a song title. Just
You know, I've made most of these up, so that is actually quite hurtful.
sorry.
Say that.
I'm sorry. Oh dear.
I've just been ripping them off of Doctor Who comics, though, so there's not that much creativity happening, really.
Maybe I'm saying it isn't one of them.
You are correct. I just got it word for word off of Star Wars.
Ah!
Oh, that's
Finally.
obvious now. Oh, I feel stupid. Oh,
Finally,
dear.
Kate McCabe, A Crippling Blow.
Well, this could be a crippling blow for my score if I get it wrong. So, better take a deep breath, and I'm gonna lean into my answer of
Make
yes,
sure
it's a
you
killer
delete,
song.
Trypophobia before Googling is a crippling blow a killer's song. Make sure you delete the trypophobia.
Hands away from the keyboard.
So, did you say it was a killer's song?
It's a killer song.
It is. It's the B-side to Human. So, some very high scoring points there. It's time for round 4.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Round 4 is called Best Tool for the Job. Now, the people in the comments have been posting problems that they would like to be solved. And our guests today are going to solve this problem. But first, they're going to pick an item out of their box. And this is the item that they will use to solve the problem. They don't know what the problem's going to be first to make it more difficult. So can everyone grab an item out of your boxes? Athena, what is the item that you've pulled out of your box?
It's a portable speaker.
Portable speaker. Lovely.
Yeah.
I had one of those in the box the other day, and I
Did
still
you?
haven't tidied it out of my room.
Oh,
Because it was a good 4 weeks ago that was in there. Athena, you have a portable speaker. Bex Turner, what is your item?
From my box, I have a head massager.
Oh, that would go very well with my back scratcher. That is
Oh yeah.
doesn't make a noise though, does
That was
it?
a bit aggressive. Sorry. Yeah.
And Kate McCabe, what is your item?
This is a hawk talon that is fitted with a hoop for jewelry wearing. My dad used to wear it in his ear, like an earring.
the most interesting item that we've had in a long, long time. Right, you guys, I'm going to give you your problem now, and you're going to solve them one at a time. And the best item for the job wins 5 full points. The
Wow.
problem is, I want to break into Goldilock's Gran's house, cottage, because I want to tame the wolf so no one gets killed. How do I do this? Thank you very much, Franky Barton. We call that a callback. Very good. Points for Franky there. So, Athena, with your portable speaker, please tell me how to solve this problem.
You want to what you're going to do is you want to distract the person in the house that you are trying to break into. So you use the speaker to play ice cream van music, right? What does everybody do when the ice cream van comes? They go, ice cream! And they look out the window, they come running out of the house, right? And they forget to lock the door. Then, when they forget to lock the door because they're running out to buy their ice cream, you run in and you do the business. Job done.
Very nice. Distraction method of ice cream van music. Lovely stuff. Kate McCabe, with your talon on a ring, please tell me how you are going to defeat and tame the wolf.
Okay, so once the wolf sees that I wear a claw as big as that, as an earring, what's going to happen is they're going to respect me as an alpha predator. They're going to examine their own claws, and they're going to be like, well, these are pretty decent, but I can see that you would just eat something like me for breakfast, even though I wouldn't kill a wolf. But they don't need to know that. What they need to know is that I have the potential to do this. And then they would dap me with their paw on the way out of the house, and I'd be like, cool.
That's very, very cool. Very cool there. No violence at all. Bex Turner, using your head massager, how are you going to tame the wolf?
I'd say in terms of taming the wolf, initially, if you also want to break into the Goldilock's Gran's cottage, I'd say what you could do is one of these little talons to kind of do the old hair clip maneuver if the door's locked, and kind of unlock it that way, with a little hair slide, what they used to do in those spy movies. And then if I wanted to tame the wolf after I'd got into said building, he might be a bit scared. So what I'm thinking is I could use a magical power of the tips of these to kind of trigger his nerve endings and massage his fur, massage his head, because it's really good feeling. And just kind of massage him into submission. So he sleeps, or he kind of really, really relaxes. He's had a good time. Put some essential oils on him, get him really into the relaxing zone. And then also no one gets killed in that. I mean, he might fall asleep, but at least you've tamed the mad wolf with your little massaging powers of energy.
Okay. Oh, I like this a lot. Bex, I'm going to give you the full 5 points there because you did the whole how to break in, which is a thing I completely forgot about, and also tame the wolf using one item. Athena, you are getting 4 points because I do like an ice cream, and you reminded me of something I like. But yeah, very nice. Very good distraction of that. Lovely. And we ended with violence because sometimes violence is the answer. And Kate McCabe, I am giving you 3 because you were doing really well until that very weird cartoony fist bump at the end. That was the one thing I had a problem with. We are not in a Looney Tunes cartoon. That's the end of round 4. It's time for the final round, round 5.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Round 5 is called 23 Seconds. I have asked my guests to pick a specialist subject, and what they're going to do is name as many items as they can from that specialist subject in 23 seconds. The person who goes first always goes first here to make sure that give the others a chance to catch up. And winning at the moment is Bex Turner. Bex, can you let me know, what is your specialist subject?
My specialist subject is types of salad.
Okay. So with as many types of salad, naming as many as she can in 23 seconds, here is Bex Turner starting now.
Okay, we have Caesar salad, we have Niçoise, we have tricolor salad, we have a pasta salad, a bean salad, potato salad, long green bean salad, different from the mixed bean salad,
And that is time, I'm afraid. Very good. Also,
That's a lot of salads.
Yeah.
I'll put it to you. Can't
Love barbecue.
anything go in the salad?
Yeah, I
Well,
guess so, yeah.
You just said literally anything.
Chip salad. Just a baked plate of chips.
That'd be amazing. Oh, that'd be
Yeah.
so good.
Oh, that's a
Chip
bonus
salad,
point
yeah.
there.
Ketchup is dressing.
Yeah, mayonnaise. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Anything
Yes.
is that- like you've seen those like American salads, which are essentially like desserts, 7-layer salad or something, but it's all weird shit in that, like trifle, and it's very weird. Right, in second place at the moment is Athena. Athena, what is your specialist subject?
My specialist subject is types of houseplant.
Okay, so naming as many different types of houseplant as she can. Here is Athena in 23 seconds, starting now.
We've got peace lily, money plant, umbrella plant, yucca, spider plant, Christmas cactus, Christmas one you get with the red leaf. I don't know what it's called, but they give people give it to you and it dies by like Boxing Day. Did I say spider? Cactus. You can get cactus orchids. You can have them in your house. What else? A lemon plant. You can get those lemon plants. They smell like lemon.
Excellent. That is time, I'm afraid. There, lemon, and of course, we all know spider plants because they can do whatever a spider can't.
Those are all also salads, I think. All those plants.
Yes. I noticed halfway in the episode that you changed rooms, Athena. Did
Oh,
just
you know
move to
what?
the greenhouse?
My broadband was cutting out, so I thought I'd come closer to the router.
Of course. Excellent. No,
Yeah,
just
I'm
in case
I'm not showing off like Mariah Carey in Cribs. It's not like that. In the bathroom. No, none of that.
Oh, we'll get you to record a line of Imagine later in your garden, and that'll solve everything.
Yeah.
And lastly is Kate McCabe. Kate, what is your specialist subject today?
Characters which have featured in the X-Men comic books.
Okay. Today is a niche comic book reference day, I assume. So naming as many characters as she can from the X-Men comic books in 23 seconds. It's Kate McCabe starting now.
Thunderbird, Cyclops, Professor X, Wolverine, Jean Grey, Storm, Bishop, Marrow, Mystique, Nightcrawler, Iceman, Banshee, White Queen, other guys, Cyclops and Angel, Archangel.
That is time, I'm afraid. We stopped at other guys, but then again, depending on how you spell guys, other guys could easily be an X-Men character. I haven't read
Totally
the comic
hyphenated.
books.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
multiple men. Jamie Maddox.
Okay, I'm not going to give you a point for that one. Okay.
Who's Marrow?
Okay, so her power was like literally bone shards would like come out of her, and she could like fight with bone shards.
Like bone marrow,
It was a disgusting action figure.
not not the fruit or the vegetable.
No.
Marrow. They couldn't fire marrow out.
There
You
have
don't
been.
eat marrows anymore, do you?
Mm-mm.
No, why don't we eat them anymore? I've forgotten vegetable. I want my country back. I want marrows.
I thought they only existed in nursery rhymes.
Right? Nursery rhymes and like children's books. I've never
Bring
seen
me a
them in my
marrow,
life.
my darling. Bring me a marrow, my son. I don't know if that is a rhyme, but we've just invented one. We've got the final points here, and it's a very high-scoring round, all near the 20s. Bex Turner is sadly third today. Commiserations with 17 points, which is still a very, very good score.
Yay.
Well done, Bex. Thank you for applauding yourself. That was excellent. Is there any content that you're making at the moment, or anything that you'd like to plug or recommend to the people watching today?
Okay, I'd like to the main thing I'd like to plug is I'm helping run a comedy open mic night every Tuesday, as streamed live to the Facebook fan page of Virtually Funny, and that's at 8 p.m. on every Tuesday. Or if you want to follow me on my Instagram, it's at Bex Turner Comedy. Thank you.
Lovely. All links will be in the description below. In second place, it is Athena Kugblenu. Very well done. with 18 points.
Thank you, yeah.
Is there
Happy
anything
with
that
that.
you would like to plug your shit or
Oh, I don't know.
recommend to anyone?
I've got a podcast called Keeping Athena Company. It's not very good, but have a listen if you want. And I'm on Twitter. I'm a better tweeter than podcaster. So yeah, get at me on Twitter. Yeah.
I enjoy your podcast, Athena.
Oh, bless. Thanks, man.
And the winner today with 21 points, it is the
well deserved.
Alpha Wolf herself. It is Kate
Well deserved,
McCabe.
yeah.
Very well done.
Thanks, Cal.
Is there anything that you would like to plug?
Sure. I'm often doing virtual gigs like this because it's nice. People run them and invite me to do that. That's great. And you can find out when I'm doing stuff on my Facebook page, which is Kate McCabe Stuff and Nonsense. I'm also posting cocktail tutorials there right now. So if you're really tired of lockdown and want to get absolutely rat-assed,
Always, even before lockdown, Kate. If you would like to support this show yourself, you can do. You can buy us a coffee, and that is at ko-fi.com/frizzle. And if you do so, as for a one-off contribution of £3, you get all this exclusive content, including like uncut episodes of What's in the Box. If you like comedians slandering people, go check them out. One more time, my guests today were Kate McCabe, Athena Kugblenu, and Bex Turner. Now, can everyone please wave at the camera for 23 seconds as the end credits play?